I'm guessing we've got a big cutscene coming up.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings. Ah! Here we have the puppeteer. Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? What do they offer you? How much is the price of Ferelden honor now?
Some of us are curious, Loghain, about precisely what happened at Ostagar.
So, one of Kaelin's killers would dare speak of betrayal. You led our king to his death with your grandiose tales of griffins flying into battle. Oh, do continue. The Landsmeet hungers to hear the tactical analysis of Ostagar from a spoiled child. You goaded him into making that charge. He believed the tales, Warden. He thought your handful of men would turn the tide for him. Strategy and consequences be hanged. What would you have me do? Kaelin's was not the only life in my hands. Should I have sacrificed the entire army for his mistake? Do not imagine that you can shame me with Kaelin's death. He was Marik's son. My king. No one regrets his loss more than I do.
Indeed. Do we not owe it to Merrick to see his son on the throne?
If he were a true son of Merrick, I would not hesitate to swear fealty to him. But I see nothing of Merrick in this pup. But enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden. What have you done with my daughter? You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this. My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden! Western Hills is with you, Loghain. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I'm with Loghain. Who else could defeat the Blight? Loghain, I'm with you.
This bodes ill for us all.
The Landsmeet has spoken. Following these Grey Wardens has cost us our king. We must not allow it to cost us our country. I charge Eamon, Alistair, and this Warden with treason. Someone escort my daughter back to her room. Take the traitors outside to await execution.
To arms! We will not be taken without a fight.
I couldn't do it, but I didn't know where the fucking nobles were. If they don't tell me where they are, I can't do anything to get them. Oh well, let's kill Logain's men anyway. It's not like it ultimately matters. It wasn't how I wanted it to go, but it is what it is at this point. I don't like Logain as a character. Some people say he's just mixed up after years and years of fighting and basically come down with, I guess, what would be the equivalent of Alzheimer's or something, but I just don't like the character. I like maybe once a noble guy who had a lot of shit done to him and stuff, but a really bad ruler, essentially. I don't think we actually have to bother with all the other enemies. I think we just gotta deal with Logain.
In the Maker's name, stop! We will have order.
Agreed. Let there be no further bloodshed in the Landsmeet.
Alistair's claim is challenged. In the days before King Calenhad, such claims were settled by duels. Alistair against Logain. Will the Landsmeet agree?
Yes, if it will avoid further bloodshed. But it must be fought according to tradition, by strength of arms only, in single combat until one party yields. Do you accept the terms?
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
It should be pointed out, if you have Alistair do it, he can't marry Honora, essentially. I just want to point out, that's why I am chosen to fight Logain. Plus, he's like the main enemy, I guess. One-on-one, though, this is going to be difficult. Here we go, I need to stun him first. Right, can I do this? 1 second. I want to try and poison him with the venom. Did I use it? I don't think I did. I did. Okay, never mind. Even though, actually, on easy, it's a lot easier than I expected it to be.
Excellent. I underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
I really fucking wish he didn't yield. I just wish he... I'll talk about this a little bit more later.
I didn't just hear you say that. You're going to let him live? After everything he's done? Kill him already!
Wait. There is another option. The Tairn is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining. There are too few of us. It's not a matter of what we like, it's a matter of what we must do. Our duty is to slay the Archdemon. We aren't judges. Kinslayers, blood mages, traitors, rebels, Carter thugs, common bandits. Anyone with the skill and the mettle to take up the sword against the Darkspawn is welcome among us. There are 3 of us in all of Ferelden, and there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens on hand as possible to deal with the Archdemon.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you! How can we simply forget that?
So here's the thing. I don't agree with letting him join the Grey Wardens at all, because he's done too much. I don't give a shit. Oh, the greater needs. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter. Nobody is going to trust him. He's done too fucking much bad to ever be allowed anyway. I hate the fact I don't think you get the option to just throw him in fucking prison for the rest of his life. I'm not going to let him go and join the Wardens, no. Also, you lose Alistair if you let him join the Wardens.
You can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Honora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Honora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees forever.
Oh, I hate this fucking cutscene. It's fucking stupid.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
Where is the option for prison? I don't want to put... I can't do it. At the end of the day, I could quite easily fucking do this. Oh, fine, I'll fucking do it. I don't give a shit.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
So much for our plan to rule together. If Alistair would rather not have the throne, I am more than willing to take it.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Honora. Warden, will you help us?
Strange. I feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring teams.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision?
I think I
Who will
fucked this
lead
up even worse. I don't know. This was the option. So here's the thing. If I'd have let Alistair... Here's the thing. I believe if I'd have let Alistair kill Logain, no chance of marriage. Because I was the one that did it. I think it can happen. But... I'm hoping I haven't fucked this up.
We do. I believe this is what King Merrick wanted. To see his blood tied to my father's to begin a new line of Ferelden kings.
But I mean, I did swear an oath. What I mean is, I'm all for founding a new line of kings. But, well, there's the Blight.
What the king is trying to say, my lords and ladies, is that he will be taking the field with his fellow Grey Warden to do battle with the Archdemon.
Yes. That.
Until then, I shall stay in Denerim and rule in my husband's absence, as I did for Kaelin. But I trust Alistair shall reach a more heroic ending.
My fellow Grey Warden will, I hope, take Logain's place as the leader of my armies. Shall we finish this thing together? Everyone, get ready to march. It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it!
Ferelden is depending on you all.
So I'm going to talk about this briefly right now. From what I understand, there was a bit of a, not confusion, but a change in direction with Logain's character. As the writing and the story went on in this. Originally he was meant to... Actually, we're going to have a cutscene, so I'm just going to shut up.
You made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king.
Congratulations. Congratulations? Why would you do this to me? How could you? I've done nothing but regret my blood since the day I was born. I don't want this. I never wanted this. I hate the very idea of it. I knew that Arleman wanted this for me, but I never did. I thought for sure that there would be a way out of it. But then you went and put me on the throne yourself. Why? And what I want doesn't factor in anywhere, does it? Funny how it always works out like that. I've just never thought of myself as a leader. I'm going to make a terrible king, you have to know that. How can I make decisions that are going to affect the lives of everyone in the kingdom? I guess I don't really have a choice in this now, do I? I'll do my best, of course, and I expect that you'll be there to help me, right? Good. Then it's settled. Arleman has left for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves. The Blight awaits, right?
What was I gonna say? Wait, we got another level up? Oh, we got a point anyway. We may as well use it, haven't we? Ooh, we got a skill. What can we get for our last one here? Dueling and Assassin. The duelist bonus on pro. Keen defense is added bonus to defense while in this mode. Assassin. Yeah, it's actually probably good. We didn't really do that as well as I'd hoped we would. It can't be helped, unfortunately. But yeah, I think they went in a different direction with Logain during the writing process of the story. There's definitely issues with the story here and there. I can't deny it doesn't work as well as it should do. I think Logain was originally meant to not necessarily be power hungry, but someone who basically, I look at it this way, he was basically like Dumbledore, as in, I am the one who knows what's best. He may not actually come straight out and say it that way, and Dumbledore was very much that way, don't kid yourselves. He was very much like that if you've ever actually fucking read the books. Logain obviously thought he was the best person to rule Ferelden. And then they decided to go a different direction where he was losing his mind a little bit. And, you know, people said, oh, it was mainly Arl Howe who was whispering in his ear and all that shit. I genuinely think Logain was meant to be not quite as bad as Arl Howe. Like, he would have had some decency about him due to his youth. But over time, obviously, that changed. And in the end, they went for something that was kind of half and half. And I absolutely hate the fact that they didn't just jump in the deep end one way or the other with his story. And I hate that scene towards the end where just before you kill him, he's like, oh, hush, dear child. This is the same man that would probably have had his daughter killed, by the way. You know, it's one of those things where I just really do not like the writing for him there. But anyway, we're going to go in here. I'm going to speak to Morrigan briefly.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. What comes, my friend?
Alright, so we don't actually have to speak to the characters at the moment. I believe we can actually just head off then now. It's a shame I couldn't do the Let's Play justice, because we are actually almost at the end game. Now, the end game, from what I remember, doesn't last all very long. We'll be done probably within an hour. So, our last team, Morrigan, Alistair, and Dog. Because that's the team we came in with, and that's the team we're going to end things with. Well, technically, actually, the first team was Archideuce's mother, and just a couple of soldiers who worked at the back home in the Kuzlan's homeland, well, home turf. But let's move on. So the last thing, oh, we've got a something here. Oh, he appears to borrow a friend. Nice.
Puppy. Puppy.
Okay, that was a fun little cutscene. Never seen that before. It's kind of cute. A boy and his dog. So we need to head out to Redcliffe Village one last time. And hopefully things go well. I wonder if we're going to get caught halfway there. We seem to be doing alright. Nearly there, actually. I'm starting to get a headache as well, so I will probably finish up the main game for the rest of the night, but we'll probably not go much longer than that. And this was not here last time we were here. I'll say that much.
It's you, the Grey Warden. Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me. They all fled to the castle this morning, before the Darkspawn arrived. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived. I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
Okay, so things obviously did not go nearly as well as we'd hoped. Redcliffe has been attacked again. Just a bunch of hurlots. We can actually one-shot most of these guys now. This one might take a few hits. Oh, I didn't mean to use that one, never mind. Actually... Talents... Advanced, no. I want to assign that. Let's see if we can use... Alright, oh, we just killed 3 fucking things with 1 hit there. Alright, defense is a little bit better. Oh, we didn't even need that. So I'm gonna guess... Yeah, there's gonna be even more down here. And here we go. It does seem like this place is really unlucky for anybody that lives here. I'm guessing rent on the houses is pretty cheap with how bad it can get. How dare you hit my dog? You deserved everything you got there. You know what? May as well just send Dog out against this fucking army. He seems to be doing pretty well on his own. So do I. Oh, we got an ogre as well. That ogre's going down pretty quickly. Oh, we got another one. Yeah, I know you're there, I just don't care. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Well, that's not great. Bite. He killed your master. Bite the fucker. Bite him. I couldn't really do anything about that, though. I can't exactly escape it, can I? As far as I'm aware, I can't escape, anyway.
This reminds me of that time.
Alright, well, we've essentially cleared out most of this area now. As far as I'm aware, we've done everything we need to. We can check the riverside, I guess. It's pretty quiet down here. Nobody around. But that doesn't mean we're done here. There could be more to see. Yeah, okay, we checked everywhere there. There's nothing else to see as far as I'm aware. Unless it's over here. No. So I'm guessing now we just need to head towards the castle. And take a health potion. More money. Always good to have. So as I'm aware, we can't actually go inside any of the houses either. It's not giving us the option to, so I'm guessing everybody's just kind of... Holy shit, we received an entire goal from that. As far as I'm aware, I'm guessing everybody's sort of barricaded inside their homes at this time period. Time period? What am I saying? At this moment in time, I guess, would be a better way of saying it. But yeah, let's head straight up to the castle now. Yeah, it's I've gone longer than I expected to tonight, but yeah, we're definitely we should probably be finishing soon. We've also well past the 100 part mark at this point.
Some darkspawn.
So you keep telling me.
Going.
I love the fact that we just one hit down every now. And they're dead. Dead. You don't even have a weapon. Oh, there's a lot of enemies back down here. Don't worry, I will save you. I didn't realize she was down here on her own with all those enemies there. We really don't need to worry too much. These enemies are pretty simple to kill. Even with one teammate down, we've really got this, no worries. Say that. I didn't even have anything. JML. Just looking for potions, and I don't seem to have any. Do we take the other path here? No. Well, how the hell do I get into the house? Into the place then? We've beat the Darkspawn though. Oh, there we go. Alright, one of you little bastards hit me earlier, and it really fucked me over, so fuck you. And that's the Ogre Alpha down. Go on, Alistair. Slaughter it. Well done. You get a little bit of... That'll probably be his strongest kill, actually, now that I think about it. Sorry, I was just moving the TV remote. It's in the way. That's got to be it now, surely. There can't be anything after an alpha. Okay, there we go.
My lord, you're here. Thank goodness. I don't rightly know. Riordan of the Grey Wardens arrived this morning, just ahead of the Darkspawn. I was told he has urgent news and to send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked. I should take you to the hall right away, my lord. They'll be waiting for you there.
I'm kind of glad we're nearly at the end, because we're getting a lot of those moments where the game's struggling to load the next section. Not so much as in areas, but like the next line of code, or whatever you want to say. It's definitely proven to be a bit of a problem for the game at the moment. To be fair, we've also been going over 3 hours, so...
It's a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say your majesty?
No, I wouldn't say that. Not yet, anyway.
The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true...
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain. The Darkspawn line is wide, and many of them roam away from the main Horde. Until now, most of them have been spotted here in the west.
Not to mention that we've been too busy killing each other to pay much attention to some silly old Darkspawn Horde.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Make her preserve us. But we can't reach Denerim within 2 days, can we? It's too far.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
Perhaps not. But what is important is that we know where the Archdemon will be. If we do not defeat the Archdemon, it will not matter if Denerim is saved or the Horde defeated. And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al-Eamon, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak.
Then let's get them ready. I won't let all those people die without giving them a chance.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
That would be appreciated.
Then if you and Alistair could meet me before you retire, we have Grey Warden business to discuss.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
Girls, we are officially about to head into the end game in a few minutes anyway. Not quite there yet, but it is what it is. And look who it is. Sol Borden. See what he has to say.
Ah, fancy meeting you here. I heard rumours that Redcliffe was once again open for business, but my word, isn't this amazing? Such bustle. The Earl has kindly offered my son and I lodgings in exchange for supplies. I'm happy to help him. And you too, of course. If you have need of my wares, you have but to ask. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my...
About 1,000 times now. Alright, so... I don't know why I'm holding on to this stuff. We don't need it at this point. So... I accidentally got some bolts earlier, didn't I? We'll sell those. Basically just looking for potions. And that'll do me. Alright, how do I get upstairs again? Yeah, this is the second floor, isn't it? Okay. So yeah, I am gonna try my absolute best here to get the ending I'm going for. Because if I don't, I fucked it up, then there's not a whole lot I can do about it. But it's the ending I'm gonna try and get. As I said, I'll try everything in my power to do it, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. There's not a lot I can really do if it doesn't.
Success!
Oh, actually, what was in here? We'll take that, even though we're not going to use it at this point. I don't know why I took it, to be fair. I think I'm just a bit of a klepto for stuff like this in games. Oh, hey, Margaret. See if she has anything to say.
I wish to ask a question of you. I wish to know your opinion of love. You and I have been intimate, for one. We have been close for some time now. You are impressive in many ways, and you even protected me from Flemeth without hope of reward. I feel anxious when I look upon you. I dislike this sense of dependency. 'Tis a weakness I abhor. If this is love, I wish to ascertain that you do not feel the same. Then we are both fools, and we need to do something immediately. I have allowed myself to become too close. This is a weakness for us both. You are not listening to me. Do not be such a fool. This is for your own good. I am not like other women. I am not worth your distraction, and you are not worth mine. You are impossible. Have it your way, but I will tell you truly now. You will regret it in the end.
Again, I'm definitely a Liliana main, but it's not to say I
There
don't...
you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say.
But for the story purposes, yeah, we're going with Morgan.
You're both here. Good. You're new to the Grey Wardens, and you may not have been told how an archdemon is slain. I need to know if that is so.
You mean there's more to it than just, say, chopping off its head?
So it is true. Duncan had not yet told you. I had simply assumed. Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn? That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead. A Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way. We keep it secret for the same reason the joining is kept secret. Who would become a Grey Warden if they knew the end that might await them? And yet there must be Grey Wardens. Without us, there is no hope.
And this is another reason I'm not particularly a huge fan of the Grey Wardens. Too many secrets upon secrets.
As far as we know, the transfer of the Archdemon's essence is automatic. If one of us is not present when the killing blow is made, it is all for nothing. There is no other way. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. In Blight's past, when the time came, the eldest of the Grey Wardens would decide which amongst them would take that final blow. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Well, we could have done with knowing that earlier. Let's go speak to Morrigan again.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I. I did not come here to speak of sentimental things. I came here to speak with you. I have a plan, you see. A way out, The loop in your hole? I know
Pinky.
what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be. I offer a way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual, performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night. It is old magic, from a time before the Circle of Magi was created. Some would call it blood magic, but I think that means little to one like you. What I propose is this. Lay with me, here tonight, and from our joining, a child will be conceived. The child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The Archdemon is still destroyed, with no Grey Warden dying in the process. Not at all. It will become something different. A child born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish. This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life.
Off topic, guys. I've accidentally knocked my toe and cut it, and it fucking is killing me like crazy right now. So I'm just gonna keep going on with the little cutscene here. If the thing gets left up here a little bit longer than usual, like this little text box and stuff here, it's only because I'm about to plaster up my foot and I need to see to that.
As you wish. Ignoring that after but one night it could barely be called a child, no, it will not be hurt. It will be changed. No, you never will. This is all I ask in return for freeing you from the burden the Grey Wardens have placed upon you. I do not wish to tell you. Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will. Then you have decided? A wise decision. Come, my love. Put the thoughts of the ritual aside and let us make this last night together one to remember.
We have gathered all the forces we can. The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
Okay, we're about to enter endgame, boys and girls.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. The man beside me is a native of Ferelden, now risen to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. He is proof that glory is within reach of us all. He has survived despite the odds, and without him, none of us would be here. Today, we save Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my brother, King Kaelan. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden, for the Grey Wardens!
Anyway, boys and girls, I don't know how many cutscenes we've got here. I will shut up until we're done with cutscenes, though. Also, in case anybody's wondering, I have now got my toe strapped up. Yeah, that really hurt. Thankfully, I was muted when I did it, though, because I didn't scream, but I did sort of tumble into the fucking table and make a really loud noise. But yeah, it's still throbbing quite bad. If it wasn't so close to the end, I'd give up for the night. But we're literally there. Like, this is very much endgame at this point, boys and girls. So let's do this. Oh, look at that. 4 with 1 hit. Nice. Don't really have to do much here. We are one-shotting a good chunk of these guys, aren't we? And another one down. Another one down. Let me finish the song. Please, let me finish the song. Alistair, stop taking all my kills, you prick. Another one bites the dust. Oh, thank fuck I got that out. Jeez. It felt like I was holding in a giant shit or something there. But yeah, as you can see, Denerim's not looking its best at the moment. Unfortunately, the Darkspawn got here and caused quite a lot of damage and death. It's not looking as pretty as it once was. Still got more though coming, that's fine. It is an army after all. Now if I... No, I thought I did something else. Never mind, I guess we can't use them now. At some point in this area, like in the endgame, you can actually use the armies you brought with you. Which is actually pretty neat. You can bring in like a bunch of mages, wolves, or elves, or dwarves, or whatever, to basically assist you in counteracting all of the darkspawn that are around. Oh, come on, I hit both of them. Oh, yeah, that felt good. That felt really good, actually. I don't know if that's the way we're supposed to go. I'm pretty sure we're doing alright anyway, so... Check over here. Enemies are just appearing now, aren't they? Do you know what? Fuck it, they have got this anyway. These guys are going down in like one hit here and there. I was hoping there'd be something back there, but there isn't, so... Oh well, we've just basically gone in a circle for no real good reason. It doesn't matter. Why have these guys... Okay, there you go. You managed to finally kill them. There's literally nothing for me to do. All these enemies are too weak now. You got to the second floor? Oh, you can, but there's nothing there. Okay, quest updated finally.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Bloody nug runners are outnumbered 3 to 1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails. A large group is only going to draw attention, and I think I know what we need to do. We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
The top of... You want to draw the dragon's attention?
We have little choice, though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you. Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited. Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
Alright, so we can take Alistair, as I said, and we will also take Morrigan and Dog for our final team.
Fair enough. Anyone else will need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
Fine. Let's just move into the blasted main event already.
Good. That should be sufficient. Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker watch over you.
Well, this is it, Warden. When from the blood of battle the stone is fed, let the heroes prevail and the blighters lie dead. As one of the blighters, I sodding salute you. Let's show them our hearts, and then show them theirs.
So the Archdemon is next, is it? Part of me is glad that it has decided to leave me here at the gate, but the other part is apprehensive. I would almost say that I feel concern for something other than myself, even maybe for a soft, squishy companion. But that would be silly, wouldn't it? And, do try not to get swallowed whole. If the beast were to fly about afterwards and poop it out, irony would dictate that it would land on me. I couldn't take it. Well then, I suppose this is it. Have fun storming the castle.
Great conversation.
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last. The Arishok asked, "What is the Blight?" I stand here looking into its eyes, and still I have no answer for him. But perhaps you do. You have carried us this far. Do not doubt that.
So this is it? This is the end? We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours. I wish I could go with you. Be safe, friend, and may the Maker smile fortune on you.
Heading off to slay dragons without me, hmm? Fine, fine. Say hello to the Archdemon for me. He never writes anymore. It's rather distressing. And do watch your back. No getting eaten, unless you think it's really important, of course.
Before we head after the Archdemon, I want to say something. I know Morrigan's... what she did is supposed to save us, but who knows if she can be trusted? Or if we'll even survive long enough to take that final blow. So I just want you to know that it's been an honor fighting by your side. Nobody's dying? Is that wishful thinking? I suppose we could always hope for a miracle, right? Let's find this Archdemon then, and kick its ass.
So we head into the city together, as it should be. Once this is done, no matter how it turns out, I will be gone. You are aware of this, yes? There is far more I might have done for you had this been another time and we been different people. Allow me to say only one thing before we go. I was foolish. This could have been so much easier, yet I cannot regret what was between us. I will always remember you, my love. Now, let us see this finally done. The Archdemon awaits.
It'll be the last time we see you, Morgan, I promise you that. Even if I don't know what else is coming.
Kill those godless bastards!
Let's just take a slow walk here. Everybody's saluting us. But yeah,
We're counting on you, Warden!
we're literally right here now. Like I said, we're in the end game.
Watch over you!
Thank you. Let's head towards the exit city gates and let's go to Redcliffe. I'm just kidding. We're gonna have to move forward. Market District. We're here at the city gates, I guess. Oh no, that's where we are. Let's go to the alienage first then. I think we I don't know if we have to, but I think we've got to take out the old enemies anyway, so. Fucking toes throbbing like crazy. Alright, time to do some damage. And if I'm not... the talents aren't there. That's not there either. I don't really known, to be fair, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. Let's just go in here and kill us some Darkspawn, shall we?
You! It's you! The Maker sure gave you the gift of good timing, didn't he? There's a large group of Darkspawn approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help. Alright. I only hope there is time to...
They're breaking through!
Run! All of you! Run for your lives!
Yeah, it's okay. We don't need them. We can deal with the Darkspawn. We could deal with an entire army if we need to. Now I just need to know which direction they're coming from. Okay, this way. You know what? We'll let Morrigan do her thing there for a moment. Right, Morrigan's actually pretty safe up there, which is good, because she's obviously the most, well, weakest in terms of physical encounters anyway. Got our defense up, which is good. Also, let me check something real fast here. If I use advanced... Yeah, so we can now use our allies from the mages, the elves, the dwarves, and obviously Redcliffe. So yeah, we've got everybody there. I'm gonna save them till last if I can, though. And I'm actually gonna get that potion back. Just try and weed out the enemies a little bit here. Everybody else is doing okay. Dog could be a little healthier, but I'm not too worried. Alright, just got these two guys here in the back left. I think that was all the enemies, to be fair. Oh no, we've got some more.
And I'm off. Let's do this quickly, shall we?
Why'd you run away? You know you're not going to get far enough.
If you insist.
Come on, dog. Just bite his ass. Come on. You got it. What'd the ogre have? Delirium potions. More enemies, though. Well, I need to take care of this fucking ogre right here. To be fair, it's not difficult to kill them, it's just trying to get around your partners. I wonder how many more we've got to take on here. Ew, more Darkspawn, eh? Come on, there's literally one guy left there. How many more we got? Can't be too many, surely. We'll take the potion, because why not? It's just us taking on the world. Okay, I think that actually must have been it, because we can now go talk to Shani. Shani? I can't even remember.
You saved many lives here today. Thank you. Please, take this. I pray it helps you in your coming battles. We have to go. May the Maker watch over you.
Alright, so we managed to do some good there and help her out, managed to save her life. We can move forward and see what else we need to do now. We've managed to save a bunch of people, which is good. Okay, we can't escape that way, never mind. We've got to go the other way, save more people, hopefully not get lost. But yeah, we could easily have used one of the things if we wanted to. I want to try and save them for like the end game though, just to, if nothing else, but to be a distraction. Which is always helpful. We must have killed a good 30, 40 darkspawn there though. You can hear all the fighting going on, but unfortunately we can't see it. Ooh, Daddy Dragon does not look happy. Well, you little shit. Why don't you come down here and fight like a demon? And with that, we can no longer go back. Alright. Market District next. I believe these are like the two general things that they said we had to do. So I'm hoping that we've managed to save as many people as we possibly could. There's a lot of people here though.
More darkspawn, eh?
More darkspawn, eh?
And I'm off.
Okay, we just killed 3 ogres very, very easily, actually. There's another ogre here. Is there anybody down this passageway here? Nope. But you can see the darkspawn have already done a shitload of damage to this place. You know, they've made it their own. Ooh, a barrel. Ignore all the screaming.
Never any shortage of these ones.
Oh, you're behind us again, okay. Not a worry.
Yes.
Nothing to worry about. And we got a Genlock emissary here. Excuse me. More enemies killed though, that's good. Was there anybody over here? Ah yes, there is enemies over here. More darkspawn, as there usually is. Oh damn, that hurt. Come on. Let's just kill this guy and be done with it. Ooh, I am low on health. Alright. That went pretty well. Lyrium potion, which I'm really not that fussed about, to be fair. Rubble. I'm guessing there's going to be a bit more over here. You've killed the Archdemon in the market. Okay, we've done, I think, everything actually in terms of that. Oh, there's an ogre hiding at the trench. Isn't that cute?
Alright.
Alistair? Alistair? A little help here, buddy? Okay, I think that was everybody. I still got the emissaries over here. As far as I'm aware, though, that is everybody. Oh, we can't do it while we're in combat. Okay, no worries. Morgan, you've got a big ass ogre behind you. And I think we're good. With that, we can head to the Palace District. And I believe after that, it's just the one on the far left there. The tower. Ooh, don't like that. The game is loading, but we're stuck on the map. I'll give it like, okay, we're gonna get attacked by bandits or something halfway in. Are you joking me right now? If this is bandits, I'm gonna be annoyed.
Beware! A large group of Darkspawn have broken away from the battle. They're charging this way. They'll be here any minute.
Okay, so now we're taking control of the rest of the crew here. Alright, let's jump in and have some fun, shall we? I actually forgot all about this, to be fair. I forgot you actually took control of the other characters after a while. Come on, Ogren, go after him. There we go, very good. Okay, they've got that. Alright. Looks better. We managed to kill everybody now. Kill everything, I should say.
They're going to break through.
Okay, we got more, that's why. Come on, don't be a bitch. Sten's just kind of up here at the main section. We don't really have to do much here. We can just bombard them as they come in. They can't really do much against us at all here. We're basically just slaughtering them as they come through the gate. And doesn't really matter though. We're basically a small army at this point in the game. Really? Was that guy just sort of lacking behind everybody? He's like, wait for me, guys, wait for me. Ooh, we'll take the health potion, absolutely.
Don't look now.
And now we got more. Whenever you're ready. Let's just wait here. There's no fun to it. Everybody just kills straight away before I can do shit. Goddamn, Albert, do you really have to be this slow? There's literally nothing they can do. I'll take a look over here, but I'm not seeing anything. We're literally just waiting for the section to end at this point. Okay, we've got some more. Alright, he's happy, so I'm guessing that was the last of them? Unless they're supposed to come from other areas as well, but it wouldn't make much sense. Alright. Alright, he's happy. Oh, we got a messenger.
Shall I send word that the gates are secured? Right away.
So that's what they were up to while we were making our way through the alien age in the market. Oh, fuck, sorry, my toe is still killing me. But we'll carry on, we'll move on, brave the pain. I got more cutscenes, yay. Well, that sucks. Well, Riordan has probably fallen to his death there, let's not mince words. Army control available. Not necessarily have to do much with it. But yeah, we could bring in the army if we wanted to here. I don't know if I want to though. Let's just leave it to... Actually, I'm going to bring in one, just in case I don't end up using them for the last one. But we'll bring in... The mages could probably be quite useful. Excuse me. The door... I'll bring in the elves, actually. I believe we've just called in aid, and we did get some aid as well, which is good. You can do this quite easily without using them. I just wanted to show it off. And I actually think you get an achievement if you don't use them, so... Look at all that lovely money. Oh, fuck, I just got absolutely knocked out there. Alright, let's just kill these guys and hopefully be done with it soon. Tactics, talents, no. So how do I do something with these guys? Move freely. Alright, they're done there for the most part. Where the fuck are the elves?
Alright, yes, and I'm off.
Yeah, I had to take that there, otherwise I was gonna die. Alright, that's another. Alright, John, you guys are really pissing me off. I think I'm actually alone here at the moment. Okay, these guys are in desperate need of health. Right, why? Oh, that was painful. Dog, please heal yourself up. Alright, finally we killed him. Jeez. Alright, where's Dog again? Mabari Crunch. Please, for the love of God, deal with him. Oh shit, we're getting caught from behind. Alright, I got a genuine question here. Where the fuck are the men that's supposed to be helping us? Oh, they've made their way here. That's lovely of them, finally. Alright, Alistair is in desperate need of aid right now. Oh, I can't save him, fuck. This has gone really, really badly. Oh, the dog can use those. Alright, fuck you then, dog, for not doing it earlier. Alright, gentlemen, I really need your help. Wait, what is dog doing? I am fucking this up so bad right now. Right, dog's dead, so I'm gonna stay over here. We need allies to deal with these guys. I'm all alone now because we've gotten completely bombarded and I fucked it up royally.
Yes.
Morgan, nice pose. You guys aren't really doing much, are you?
All right. Yes. And I'm off. Yes. All right. Going. Yes. And I'm off. All right.
Oh, finally. God damn, that did not go well. Alright, so... let's injury kit. Get everybody healed up. Are they look like bad guys, I'm not gonna lie. I thought they were bad guys. Apparently we lost five of the elves there. Hopefully we won't lose too many more. Yeah, I kind of fucked that up. I managed to salvage it, but not easily. Gentlemen, your lives are needed. Everybody just bombard this fucker now. Where's the trap? Oh, dog got triggered in the trap. Never mind. It's not like it's going to take much to kill these guys, but damn, is it nice to be able to kill them. Looks like the elves have pretty much managed to help us salvage this for like, what it's worth. Anyway, can we head on to Fort Draken and essentially finish the main quest line at this point? It's taken us a bit longer than I expected. There were just portions of this like end game I completely forgot about that completely left my mind, so not a lot I could do really there.
Never any shortage of these.
Well, hello, fellas. Actually, we are going to bring in another group, because why not? Let's bring in... We'll bring in the dwarves this time. Yes, we got the dwarves. Please help us battle the Dragon King. Again, this is a reason why I generally like to bring in a healer. Why I like to have Wind there in my party. Unfortunately, obviously we didn't bring her in this time, but it is what it is. There's another enemy up here. I managed to kill a good few there. Good. I managed to get some more.
All right. All right.
And another alpha down. Good. Still not run out of enemies yet, though. Okay, Alistair is a little low on health. We can see to that now. Okay, I think that was everybody. Fort Draken, let's move forward. Ironically enough, that little section there, in that little hallway towards the gate, I remember that better than anything else in this game. I don't know why. I just always do. For some reason, it just stayed prevalent in my mind. I genuinely could not, for the life of me, tell you why. Oh, that's a lot of dead people. Oh, there's been a lot of death here. We'll take the private documents. I don't know why I'm taking it. I don't even know why I'm looking, to be fair. There can't be anything at this point that we need. We've got enough potions to see us through the final battle. You know, as long as we're not stupid, we probably should be alright now. Alright, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot here for us to get. This looks like a fun torture chamber, doesn't it? And we got some lesser shades, because of course we do. Also, take note, we actually can't bring any of our allies here. Just to let you know. Here and now, I don't think you can bring them in here. Obviously, that icon thing is not there at the top right, so... Yeah, obviously not doable. That's the one I meant to use. There we go. Oh, I ain't getting completely bombarded here. Oh, I just got blown back. And not in a fun way. Oh, I can't get in there now. Thankfully those two are managing to do all the work. Oh, we can't progress then until that disappears. Okay, no problem. I'll just wait around. Oh, there we go, it's gone. Into the middle door. Again, don't even remember this section.
So simple to see, really.
Stabby, stabby. Oh, that is a lot of enemies. Alistair, come on, you're fine. You know what to do. Probably go and help Morrigan. And we managed to kill everything. Good. Certainly don't need money at this point, so... A couple enemies down here. Armory. Again, I'm not gonna mess around getting new stuff. I'm just looking for potions and things like that at this point, so... There was a chest there, though. Yep, there was. Nice arrows. We don't even have an archer now, so there's no point. Dagger.
Moving on.
Heavy plate. Again, we don't need this. To be fair, I don't even know if the items you get here carry over into the next. Oh, it's sandal.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
So yeah, this is why I like Sandal, because... Actually, I'm gonna see if he's got any potions. Yes, he does. Good. We'll take every single one of them. Good. Thank you, Sandal. Hopefully... Yeah, he managed to kill quite a few Darkspawn in here. You're a tough little guy, aren't you? There's a lot of belief that Sandal is actually... He's not normal, let's put it that way, by Dwarven standards. He's strong, he's powerful. At least that's what the belief is. I can't remember what they said he was. And I don't even know if it's canon or not, to be fair. But there's something odd about Sandal. But again, it won't actually be the last time we see Sandal, from what I remember, of the Future of the Gate series. No, we can't go that way. We can go this way, though. Enemies to the left of me, enemies to the right. There's a door over there. I don't actually know if there's anything up here, though. Well, let's go this way, because there's an exit up there, but there is stuff to get down here, so we may as well take a look.
Never any shortage of these
Again, I'm a little low on health. Let's see that. Simple enough. Not a lot in here. There's a chest. Greenstone. Not really too fussed about all that, to be fair. We don't really need it. Another chest. We'll take the potion.
Naturally.
Actually, that's the first chest we've come across with a thing for a while. What the fuck happened there? I just seem to have gotten teleported. I don't really know how that worked. And one left. And there we go. He's dead. Please kill, please kill. There we go. 3 down with that hit. And yeah, that's all of them. Like, we don't need an army, we are the army at this rate. It doesn't take a lot for us to just go in and destroy everybody. Obviously I'm extremely overpowered, so that helps. There's another door here.
Trap. So simple to see, really. Don't look now.
Alright, he's stunned, good. We can actually get some damage done on him here. The assassin is down, which is good. Iron ring. Quartz. Not really much for me to get here. But I'm even passing up on money now, because you don't need it. Saving content. I'm guessing we're near the main boss right now.
More darkspawn, eh?
I've got an emissary and a couple augurs, because of course we have. Nope, 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 this is bad, this is bad. Let me go, you sack of shit, let me go, let me go, let me go. Well, somebody took out the emissary pretty quick. And nicely done, Alistair. You like showing off, don't you? You bad boy. There's definitely more around here somewhere, though, by the sounds of it, anyway. A wooden crate. Elf root. A couple. Oh, yes. Come to Papa. Oh, absolutely, I'll take you with me.
It's done.
And nothing there we need. And there was the other side here as well. Got one more chest over there. Oh, we got a couple chests actually.
Over with.
Potions, absolutely, we'll take those every day of the week. You've been so kind to me, game. It's almost like the final boss is coming soon. Which way did we come in? That's the way we came in, so I actually need to go this way. And this is probably going to be, yep, the rooftop. There we go. And we're about to take on the final boss in the area as well. I'm hoping we can bring the armies up here as well, just so we can have a little bit of a distraction working while we fight the Darkspawn and the Archdemon. And so it begins, boys and girls. Let's bring in the Redcliffe people first. Now, here's the thing when fighting this. Do not fight it directly. Use these in order to do it and to accomplish it, because believe me, it will work out much better. These things do a lot more damage than you will do, and it's a lot safer as well that way. I actually don't know if we're doing damage, but it is a cheat way of doing it that actually does work. I think we're doing damage to the Archdemon. Well, it's getting hurt anyway. But I'm hoping if we're a bit closer, we'll actually be able to see what we're doing with this. Where is the little bastard going now? No, I want the baluster. I guess we could try it this way, but oh wait, I didn't realize Dog was that low on health. I'm gonna let those guys fight him while I stay up here and do this my way. Oh, actually, this one will be better just because it's closer. Right, Alistair, you go and get into the fray.
Very well.
No, don't. Don't get too close to the stupidly large demon. Keep hitting him with all of these attacks. Does a good chunk of damage, and you're safe from harm. Alright, we've done a decent amount of damage here. And the first time we try and get into the fray, we end up getting hit. Nice. Oh, I'm getting quite my ass handed to me quite bad here. Let's take care of some of these guys. But thankfully, because we've got the army helping us, we're actually able to do a decent chunk of damage here. Like, those guys are focusing on that. We are losing people, but we do still have quite a lot left. So. What I want is the tactic for them to be able to just move about freely. No, look, they're holding. I don't want them to hold. I want them to move freely.
Do you need help?
Right, here's the thing. Because of the animation that's taking place at the moment where he's getting hurt, he now can't attack me because I'm doing too much damage to him. So he's having to respond every time, and I can just keep doing this. As long as the Redcliffe guys can keep the enemies distracted, we don't have to worry about jack shit right now. So yeah, welcome to how you beat this game by basically just forcing it and breaking it with a glitch. Here's the thing, I started with a stupid glitch, we're going to end on a stupid glitch I guess, so whatever. But yeah, we're doing quite a large chunk of damage here. I don't actually know how much health he's got left. I'm going to assume he's still got some left. We are going to give him a slight chance here though to get away. He's got about a quarter left. If you're going to do a long range, I'm going to do long range. Alright, he's done there. He's had enough pain. $36, $40. Oh, he can heal himself. I forgot about that. He can't have that much health left, surely. Okay, I admit that was kind of stupid. I thought maybe, but no. Right, I'd love to know why my teammates aren't getting into the fray here. Can we... Oh, we are getting some pain on him. Good. No, I don't want to do that. Alright, dog's up here protecting me, good. And I can actually see the Archdemon's health as well, which is helpful. Only a few more hits and we should have it soon. I think the last few hits need to be done legitimately. Go Alistair, fuck. Unfortunately I did not get the final hit, but it's okay. Gameplay is nearly finished, guys, but not quite. We do have a little bit more to go on the main quest. And obviously, we've cleaned up a bit.
And then, it was over. With the Archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come. But the Blight had been ended before it had truly begun. Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its new king and queen. The Grey Warden stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
Again, we're not actually finished yet. We still have a little bit left to do. We've got a few people to talk to before the credits technically roll, so there you go. We're not quite done yet.
My friends, we are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory. Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation. the one who led the final charge against the Archdemon, remains with us still. An inspiration to all he saved that day. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the hero of Ferelden, the first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Garahel 4 centuries ago.
I mean, technically Alistair was the one that got the final blow.
My friend, it is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. Is there any boon that you might request of Ferelden's king? If it is within my power, I will grant it. Really? Not even a pony? Gosh, way to wreck the drama. I'm kidding, of course. Just a little royal humor. Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arl Howe, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them. What are your plans? Will you remain with the Grey Wardens? My impression was that she didn't want to be found. But I understand completely. There's a group of Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you're ready.
Alright, so let's have one last conversation with everybody.
So, we made it. I'm impressed, aren't you? The odds were completely against one of us actually getting to the Archdemon. But of course you would make it. I knew you would. I just don't understand how you're still alive. I guess Riordan was wrong? I had no idea. I suppose that makes sense. Speaking of Morrigan, do you know where she went? I'm told she vanished right after the battle. No goodbyes or anything. Good riddance, I say. At any rate, I can see Arleman giving me that look. More king stuff, I suppose. It can never wait. And if I don't get the chance some other time, thanks. For everything. You're leaving, aren't you? And I'm not. I guess we'll see how things play out. But this certainly feels like an ending. At least for now. I'll let you get to your adoring public. They want to see the hero of Ferelden, and who am I to keep them waiting?
Oh, Alistair, we're not done. We're not even close to being done yet.
Allow me to offer you my personal congratulations, Warden. I must admit that while I did not share my father's pessimism regarding the Grey Wardens, I had my doubts that such a small number of you could be victorious. Yet here you are. Normally I would call that bravado, but it seems your confidence is deserved. Tell me something. Is Alistair always like that? Ah, Joy. I have yet to hear him speak on any matter more serious than what the cooks are making for dinner. I fear my initial suspicions will prove correct. Oh well. His heart is in the right place. In that he reminds me of Kaelin, which is no failing. Now I see Arl-Eamon gesturing to me. There is more work to be done. I must take my leave of you, I fear. Enjoy the rest of the celebration, Warden. I shall speak to you again before the day is done.
When I heard that my little brother was not only a Grey Warden, but also leading Ferelden into battle, I was surprised, to put it mildly. Father, he would have been so proud of you. I know I am. You've done good. I never made it to the battle at Ostagar. We were still scouting in the wilds when we were attacked by a party of Darkspawn. Most of my men were killed. I woke up 2 weeks later in a chastened hut, wounded and feverish. By the time I was able to sneak out of the wilds, you were already marching to Denerim. I tried to get word to High Ever. You can imagine what happened, I suppose. Yes, I'm trying not to think too much about them. Hal was a greedy, traitorous bastard. I just wish I'd been there to help you kill him. At least Amaranthine now belongs to the Grey Wardens. There's some justice in that, I think. I need to go back to High Ever. See if I can clean up the mess Hal made of it. I will see you soon, I hope. Tell me about it. Take care of yourself, you hear? Or I'll find you and nag you like Mother did until you're ready to tear out your hair.
Believe it or not, Fergus was very much still alive during all that. But it is what it is. It's nice to see him at least. But yeah, things didn't exactly go fantastic for him, did it? Lost his wife and his daughter. Or his son, actually. It was his son, wasn't it?
It is over. I can barely believe it. You stopped the Civil War and then defeated the Blight. On behalf of Ferelden, allow me to say thank you. It truly cannot be said enough. Well, let's not tell the masses just yet. As far as they're concerned, you saved the day without breaking a sweat. Let them have that. It's too bad that you aren't remaining here in the capital. The hero of Ferelden would have influence, but I understand. Myself, I will be remaining here to help Alistair. Tegan will take over the rule of Redcliffe, at least for the time being. Connor seems well enough, and Isolde refuses to speak of what happened. She says she never wants to go back. I cannot thank you enough for saving them. They are the joy of my existence. Tell me, have you noticed anything strange about the lad? He seems quiet. Ah, you are no doubt correct. It is my imagination, I am sure. But here I am rambling on. I shall let you get back to your celebration, Warden. Enjoy it while you can.
So even now, he still doesn't know his son is a fucking mage.
So here we are. The conquering hero has won the day, and now he takes his bow and exits the stage. A fine ending. Doesn't it? It certainly feels like everyone is heading off on their own paths. You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. The Maker sent me to help you, and look what you did. It's a miracle. It truly is. I've been asked by the Chantry to return to the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I need to make sure it's protected. Maybe pilgrims can even begin going there again. Oh no, you have your own things to keep you busy, I'm sure. It will be a grand adventure of my very own. I'm looking forward to it. At any rate, you should get back to the celebration. We can speak another time.
Don't remember that little tidbit, but they might be just because it's been a long time since I last played the game. Which it has been, so...
I will be relieved when all this pomp and ceremony is done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment. Which would be a welcome break, mind you. Eventually, with Taliesin dead, it may take them time to figure out what has happened, but they are like the tides, predictable. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker, while fun, that might eventually get complicated. You said earlier that you are planning on leaving soon. Is that true? And would you consider some company? You tend to get up to interesting things. You meet interesting people and then you kill them. I'm game to tag along if you are. And I promise not to get you into too much trouble. Well, no more than you get me into, anyhow. Well then, since we're going to be leaving together, we can speak after you have been sufficiently paraded in front of the populace. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on you and make sure no one gets a clear shot. Not without paying me a great deal of coin, anyhow.
I didn't know everyone was going to come with us. I'm just going to stop the recording real quick, guys. This probably won't even show up on the video because we're right there at the end. But I need to because we're approaching 3 hours and I don't think it'll record past 3 hours. So I'm gonna stop the recording now, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so that only took me a moment. Sorry about that, guys. I really had to do it, though, just to make sure everything was going well. Actually, before I move, do I have to go upstairs or anything like that? No. Okay. Let's talk to Wynne.
The hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel? Of that I have no doubt. It's a title you'll be wearing for a long time to come, just as Loghain wore his. But it's not so bad, is it? A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better? I don't think many heroes ever do. I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead, I've decided to travel. Shale has expressed a desire to go to Tevinter to look into a way to regain her mortality. And I will join her. It seems that a creature of flesh impressed her enough that she is willing to discard her notions about them being frail and disgusting. I wonder who. At any rate, I offered to bring her before the Tevinter mages. Their lore is considerable, and I've always wanted to travel to Minrath Ruse. I doubt we will meet again, young man. If not, please accept my best wishes.
Sadly, Wynne would not. I don't know if Wynne survived up to the. I mean, she'll stay alive for a while. Her and Shale do head towards Tevinter. And they actually succeed, and Wynne actually meets up with her. I can't remember if it was her son or daughter again. And she actually gives what's left of her life in order to save her son or daughter. Again, I can't remember which it is. And yeah, it's a decent end for Wynne, but yeah, sadly, this is the last time she will meet with the hero of Ferelden, as it were. Let's go talk to Oghren.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it. Go figure. After what we went through, I think I've earned it. I think you've earned it. So I guess you're heading off soon, huh? Leaving the city? I'm thinking I'll stick around myself, at least for a bit. I got offered a spot in the human army, and not as a mascot either. You know, these humans aren't bad for all their long legs. Maybe, for a bit. Talk to me in a year or so when I'm bored, and maybe I'll think differently. Ah, well, enough babbling. That pot-bellied son of a whore Tegan said I'd pass out before drinking an entire barrel of pickle juice. I aim to prove him wrong. Who, me? It's been good traveling with you, Warden. Don't get lost in the shuffle now.
I really like Oghren, and I'm glad we haven't seen the last of him. We can't actually speak to Dog. We'll speak to Sten, though.
They call you Hero. I have not heard it used before, but I think I understand the intent. The Arishok, on occasion, has declared a Kunari to be Kunoran Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoran Vel would be too proud. I would argue, had you not ended a blight, for such an accomplishment there may be allowances. What the human custom has in common with our own is that the declaration of a Kunoran Vel is a cause for much celebration. It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned. It is madness. It is interesting. It can take days for the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There may even be executions. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you. Yes, I suspect Parvolin will not look the same as it once did. My views have changed a little. It must be said, you gave me the chance to redeem my honor, and now it is done. I owe you a debt. It has. That one of the Baz, a foreigner, would become known as Kadan to me. Unthinkable. Yet here it is. Perhaps I shall see you again one day. Until then, may you always find the path you seek. Farewell, Kadan.
Yeah, we didn't really get to do everything we wanted with Sten. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to get the story beats that I wanted to. Again, it's just one of those things I missed out on. Unfortunately, that is everybody. I know where Morgan is, obviously, in terms of story and stuff, but I don't know where Shale is. Apparently not here, though. Ah, well. Time to head out the doorway.
Are you ready, my lord? The crowds outside are getting restless.
Let's get this over with.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
In the months that followed their wedding, Alistair and Honora fell into the routine of ruling for Eldon. Honora was a skilled governor, adept at matters of court, and more than willing to spend her time judging matters of law from the throne. And Alistair was quite happy to let her do so. He travelled frequently, making personal appearances that delighted commoners to no end. I don't know how long I have to read each one of these, so I'm just trying to read them as fast as I can. A decent amount of time, unless I'm supposed to press A. Okay, I can. Alright, news that the urn of sacred ashes had been found in Ferelden did not spread outside the Chantry until Brother Genitivi made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscripts detailing his research and his experience with Andraste's cult drew huge interest among scholars throughout Thedas. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes has indeed been found. They were located, however, in ruins that were also the lair of a high dragon, thus proving too dangerous to approach. Many made demands to secure the ashes so that followers could undertake pilgrimages to partake of their healing powers. Following numerous failed attempts to deal with the dragon, the beast finally flew off to find another haven, but leaving the mountain Sanctum in ruins. An excavation found no traces of the ashes, so ultimately, I'm actually quite glad we didn't kill the dragon. People began to wonder if the ashes had even been found, while others claimed that the cult of Andraste's followers stole them from the temple. Still, others say that the Maker himself removed the urn, deeming mankind unworthy of it. For now, what happened to the urn is simply unknown. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and the first enchanter Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved had been. With the slavers shut down in the Alien Age, the lot of the city-born elves improved for the time. The new king even named a local elder to his personal court, a scandal amongst the humans, but a sign of new hope to the elves. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the Alienish community, and in time became the new elder. The outspokenness earned her frequent trouble, but served her people well. Arl Eamon remained in Denerim for some time, acting as the Chancellor and Chief Advisor to the King. Tegan ruled over Redcliffe in his stead, and was surprised to find himself well loved by the villagers, who were still grateful for the nights he spent defending their lives. In time, Eamon abdicated in favour of his brother, an event the locals greeted with approval and enthusiasm. The Daily Shells prospered after the siege of Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Linnea, was respected both amongst the Dalish as well as in the Ferelden court. She was a voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would turn to her to help resolve disputes with human folk. In time, many of the Dalish clans moved to the new land provided for them in the south near Ostagar. Wary of the human neighbours, however, tensions soon rose again, and only keeper Linnea's leadership kept peace alive. In Orzammar, King Balin quickly proved himself a reformer. Trade over the surface lands increased, and the caste restrictions were loosened. These castles were permitted to take arms against the Darkspawn in exchange for new freedoms. For the first time in generations, the line in the deep roads was pushed back, and a few togs were reclaimed. Balin's reforms quickly found him enemies within the warrior and noble caste, however. After several assassination attempts, the assembly was dissolved. The king then ruled alone. Some said as a tyrant, others said as a visionary, determined to drag Orzammar into the modern world. The dwarven mage Dagna ultimately completed her studies at this rebuilt circle tower on the surface. Eventually she published a comprehensive theory of how lyrium vapors related to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. This inspired mages from the other parts of Hades to establish a new circle of magi in Orzammar itself, one that had ready access to dwarven lyrium, and lies outside the Chantry's power completely. The willingness of Orzammar to harbour apostates sparked outrage, then began whispers that the Divine was contemplating a new exalted march. Sorry guys, it's getting late, I am tired and I'm trying to read this properly. Although the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumours about its location crept into Orzammar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the Anvil's remains. They examined the ruins of the Anvil, and upon return to Orzammar with their findings convinced the Shaperate to attempt to recreate Caridon's research. A new golem was created, bound with a spirit taken from the Fade. The golem immediately went insane, killing several Shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulated throughout Orzammar, however, and demand amongst the Smith's caste to reopen Caridon's research refused to abate. As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the Archdemon was slain. Someone of Morrigan's description was seen traveling alone months later, heading west through the Ferelden Frostbacks mountains, and she may even have been with child. There was no word of her after that. With Flemish dead, or at least gone, the chances of tracking her were slim indeed. One cannot help but wonder, however, what became of the child? What were Morrigan's plans? These questions must remain a mystery. For now. Both Orchidius and the companions who helped defeat the Blight eventually scattered to the four winds, drawn either by personal duty or the call of further adventure. Circumstances dictated that they would not see each other again, at least for a time. As the blighted lands began to heal and the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the Order of the Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was rooted and had dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the most powerful Darkspawn survived to organize roving war bands that preyed upon the land and upon each other. These war bands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais or crossed the Shining Sea by the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. But these are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Archidius sank his blade into the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It was not the last that the Ferelden would hear of him, however. And that, boys and girls, is technically where Dragon Age Origins comes to an end. That's the end of the main quest line anyway. But as I said before, we do have more to do. We have 2 DLCs and an entire expansion pack. Yeah, Mass Effect 2 ended up, I think, believing to be about 113 parts thereabouts. This is easily going to surpass that. This is probably going to go towards 150, if not more than that, because we've got more to do. As I said, 2 DLCs, which is probably going to be an hour to 2 hours each, which isn't too bad. But we've got an entire expansion pack, which is probably going to add on probably a good 12 to 20 hours from what I understand for Awakening. And it is all part of the story, the quest, the main story, the lore, and all that. And I've got to do it, so I'm going to do it. As it is, I'm not going to talk about my experience with the game, my feelings on the game, or anything like that. I will leave that until after Witch Hunt, which is the final DLC story-wise, which is what I'm going to do last, because I like to do stuff like that last. Just like I did for Mass Effect, I'm going to do for Dragon Age. Witch Hunt will be last, and I will put these credits as well into that video so I can do it. So I'm going to leave off here, guys. I don't know if there's a cutscene after the credits or not. If it is, I'll make sure I get it recorded. But this is where we're going to leave things off. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you guys in the next part. But until then, sayonara.